Welcome everybody to our sixth battle in this Pokemon Battle Revolution marathon that's going 18 hours long. There's a new battle every hour. This is the Ian Pass, which is a Sandstorm sort of team, versus a person who I believe has the name Pado, P-A-D-O. I'm not sure how that's pronounced, but he has a very cool team. I'm not used to seeing Pachirisu or Kricketune or I'm not used to seeing any of these Pokemon, to be honest, on PBR, and I'm sure he's not used to seeing Hippopotas and Cleffa on his screen either. It would be nice to use Cleffa in a battle, but it's so hard to find the right circumstance to use her. It is really circumstantial to bring Cleffa out. Like, I've imagined battles going a certain way, and of course, you know, they never happen that way, so it's hard to really find a place for Cleffa, but I do have a few battles posted that Cleffa's taken part in that have been pretty cool, so if you could search for those and check them out, that would be great. But here, we start with Hippopotas and Nidoqueen. I'm not sure what Nidoqueen's gonna do. If she's anything like my Nidoqueen, mine has toxic spikes, so I mean, that's what I'm thinking of first and foremost, because I can only assume, you know, my movesets with Nidoqueen since I'm not used to seeing her. But instead she uses Swagger on Hippopotas, and I'm just hoping, fingers crossed, that she doesn't, little Bertha, doesn't attack herself in her confusion, because that would just make things difficult, and of course she does. Ugh, I don't even remember that happening, but it did. So now, little Bertha is pretty ticked off. I decided just to go for Earthquake here because Nidoqueen's boosted her attack, and I know that she'll go down in one hit. Nidoqueen will. So now, Hippopotas is up by 3 in attack and confused, but this time Earthquake actually goes off, and I am thrilled about taking out Nidoqueen. She's a pretty defensive threat, but I guess, you know, you're kind of playing with fire when you raise an attacker's attack up times 3. So let's see who's next.
Mr. Mime is sent out.
Mr. Mime. I'm kind of expecting an energy ball. Again, I'm not sure what Mr. Mime is up to, so I decided to protect just in case it has like a Focus Sash or something. But I wanted to scope it out and see what it was going to do. And it looks like it's putting up barriers, which I don't like. So what I'm thinking of doing at this point is yawning it out. I'm not a big fan usually of putting Pokemon to sleep when they're at a disadvantage. Like in this case, it's my 3 versus his 2, which I think is unfair. But the reason I'm using yawn here is so that he has no choice but to fall asleep or switch out and get rid of those pesky barriers, because I am quite happy with my times 3 attack boost.
Mr. Mime is losing its health.
Seeing as he is building up barriers, I'm kind of afraid of Spiritomb coming out next, because Spiritomb, as anybody knows who's ever faced it, is a bulky threat. And so, of course, Mr. Mime uses Baton Pass, which I believe would also pass on the yawn, so whoever comes out next will end up falling asleep anyway. And of course, Spiritomb comes out, which is annoying. But little Bertha pulls through and knocks it out with a critical hit. I was pretty excited at that point, but then I knew that Pado was probably just banging his head against the wall, because that's really unfortunate, and I'm sorry to him. I'm really, really sorry to him. That always sucks when critical hits happen, especially after taking the time to set up. So at this point, it's Little Bertha versus Mr. Mime, and with the times 3 attack boost, that Mr. Mime really has no... Yeah, he has no chance, so that was a semi-Hippopotas sweep, so I hope you guys enjoyed that, because you don't see that every day. And yeah, we'll be moving on to the next battle in the next hour, so I hope you stay with me and have enjoyed it thus far. See y'all later.